Hello?
Oops, I was drinking water.
Hi. Hi.
Yay!
Yeah. We got this. Thanks, Lyra.
Yes.
Hey, Paula. Thank you for being patient with me.
Oh,
Itinilda, ¿cómo estás? All the way from Puerto Rico.
hi, Stephen. Hi, Rasa. I got my friends showing up here too. That's pretty cool.
Wonderful. So, everybody, welcome back aboard. This is our 21-day Facebook Live challenge on day 2. I'm super excited to have the gorgeous Layra Marte from New
Thank
York
you for having me.
City. La Dominicana is in the
What?
house. I should play some bachata in the
I
background.
was about to put some merengue. Forget the bachata.
Welcome back, Lisa. I appreciate you for being patient. I had somebody on Lyra by the name of Lisa come on board and
Hi,
tell me what
Lisa.
she's grateful for today. And she's grateful for her daughter whose birthday is today,
Oops,
11
sorry,
years.
I'm here. I'm here. I'm losing you, Elba.
I'm still here.
Signal is
I
not
see
so
you.
good.
I see you.
Okay, good. Because you broke up for a minute. It's something like that. So I'm just making sure that you're good.
No, you're perfect. I see you. I see you. So Lyra is a social media consultant. She also she's known for My Sweet Beginner, right? Is it beginner or beginning?
The sweet beginner. So I'm a
Sweet
self-taught
Beginner.
baker also.
Yes. And what I love about her on her Facebook Live videos, I remember early in the day she used to do workouts and then she went into baking and then she would have her grandmother online and that was my favorite part was to see her grandmother while she's baking. And then I actually met Lyra not last year, 2016 at the Summer of Greatness here in
Yes.
Columbus, Ohio, Lewis House. And I saw that woman and I was like, whoa, she is powerful. Like she was dancing. We were dancing. I'm like, everywhere I went, I saw her and I was like, I gotta meet her. And we did. We connected.
Yes, we
So
did.
we're BFF. So I
Oh,
love Lyra.
thank you for having me. I love you too.
She's very powerful. She is known as Tina Turner, mastering vote. Yes. And I'm so honored to have you on board to talk about your experience on the gratitude, about your experience about keeping a gratitude journal. So, first question, tell us, I know I share a little bit about you, but tell us more about you that we haven't heard yet here. And then we'll start off from there.
Interesting, because I think you covered most of it. I feel like I forget the name of that show, but the guy introduces the guests and he says everything about them. And he's like, okay, what do I talk about now? I don't know. I'm a self-taught baker who went into wellness coaching and then decided to kind of mix the two, but now I'm doing social media consulting. So I'm exploring. I'm a 9 to 5 person who left her 9 to 5 last year to pursue her passion, which is in living a lifestyle of her dreams and in it help other entrepreneurs find their voice. And so I'm starting out with social media consulting. And so I support other people with Instagram and how to post and how to go live and how to strategize their business so that they can monetize social media. So that's what I'm doing right now. I met this gorgeous woman 2 years ago, and she's a powerful human being. And when she invited me to be here, I was really honored. So I'm glad to be here, guys.
Yes, yes. And so I noticed today you happened to post today's Gratitude Friday, and when I saw that, I said, "Wow, that is so perfect." So, you do keep a gratitude journal. So first, I want to ask you, how long have you been keeping gratitude journal?
When do we do soga? I think since we started doing soga together. I mean, when
That
we started, because I've been doing yoga forever, but like when you joined, you told me to brain dump in the morning.
yes, that was actually we started that together February of
It's
2017. So you're talking about a year that you've been maintaining a journal.
consistently, yeah.
Yes,
So,
and why
and
do you that way consistently?
I mean, they say it takes 21 days to develop a habit if you want to see results. If you're just gonna sporadically do something, so today I'll work out, but not next week and not the other, and then I'll work out again, you won't see any results. Nothing is gonna change. You won't develop a new habit. So consistently is the only way that you see change. And so every day, I'm not perfect at it. Some days I forget, but I try my best to keep it every day, if not every other day. I write down in my journal something I'm grateful for, or I'm actually part of this group on Facebook where every day we talk about what we're grateful for. And
Oh,
it could be I woke up, I chewed gum, I don't care. We just post something. And so it has opened me up to see it has helped me declutter my mind from the
mm,
day-to-day chatter that we carry, and things we think about all day and things that don't serve us. You start allowing. So how do I say it so it makes sense? I'm saying from my point of view, whenever I do my journal and I say what I'm grateful for, I I I'm more thankful. I'm like simple things like my purple lipstick is like, yay, I get to put this purple lipstick on. And I was like, oh, life is not that crazy. Like it could be worse. And it helps to create for me. It helps me create. It helps me be present, be in the moment more, appreciate
mm.
what's around me. It's not perfect, like I said, but it does create that awareness. And I check myself when I'm feeling judgy about me and something happening around me. I calm down, and it's like it helps me stay grounded. Basically, being grateful helps me stay grounded and helps me understand that everything that's happening in my life is for a reason. And I use that as a tool to keep growing, as opposed to just keep complaining about something that's happening that I don't want. It's like, okay, no, it's supposed to happen like this, and I'm grateful for it. I'm learning a lesson. Like, it's fine. So
So what I you say that towards the end here, I hear you saying you're intentional about it.
intentional.
That's what I hear you saying, that you're intentional because for one, you're intentional because you want to continue to grow.
Right.
You want to continue to grow, and it supports you to be grounded, be present at the moment, and it brings awareness around what's going on.
Exactly.
Um, I never, uh, I never heard that part of. I never actually heard a Facebook group page that's talking about gratitude. So good. Yesterday, I just found out something about gratitude meditation, which with the lady I interviewed yesterday. Her name is Ali Joseph. So if you guys have anything to check it out with it on. Now I hear you. I'm part of a Facebook group page where we post what we're grateful. That's another huge thing too. That's beautiful. Gosh, I didn't know it was out there. So,
I can link you up to her, to the person who runs it, and see. I mean, I don't know if it's open to everybody. It's part of my
mhm.
leadership uh, program that I did, but I think she does. It's open to whoever wants to be a part of it. But I gotta make sure, and then I'll link it up for you guys, so you guys can join.
Absolutely. Maybe she can come on board and interview her and ask her about her
Yeah,
experience.
I
You
thought
know,
about that too. She's an
you know.
amazing coach. Oh my God, she's her. I love her. I love me some Marie. Her name is Marie Canton. She's amazing, amazing. And she
Wow.
created this, and I never heard of anything like that either. That we go, I'm grateful because I don't know, I use sanitizer today. I don't like some people be writing really interesting things in there, but it's also beautiful and so grounding. It's like, oh, I feel loved. Like that's awesome. We get to be here in this group. We get to be here in this space.
Hmm. Now, explain to people, for people who are watching, because some people don't get it. Some people don't understand. What does grounding means to you?
Being present, being in the moment, not taking things so seriously. Just, it's not about you. That's how I
Mm,
feel it. It's not about me. It's about what I contribute to the world when I'm being. So like
mm,
I get to actually see myself from outside and see how am I being, what am I creating, how am I making the world better. That's being grounded, like not being in reactive mode.
and
And
so why will gratitude cause you to be grounded? Is it like a reward for focusing out, or is it giving you tools to use to focus out?
I think
How is that linked to gratitude?
gratitude makes you humble.
Mm,
That's what I feel. You don't think you're like the shit of the world. Like you're the it shit. Like without you, the world, it's like, it's like you. I don't know how to explain it. It's we're all the same. We're all here together to create. So gratitude makes you see that. Like, okay, I'm great. I'm like glad to be here and be a part of whatever it is. Like today, I met up with Amela, right? I met up. Yeah, you know
yes.
Amela. Of
Ay,
course, you
ay,
know
ay.
Amela. So I was with Amela today, and we created so much in 2 hours. We just came up with like we were brainstorming, and we came up with so much amazing stuff, and it just felt I felt the gratitude all over me. Like I was just so happy to know you. Like we were together. Like she was doing her thing, I was doing mine, and then we just started talking. Came up with all these epic ideas. I'm just grateful that I have her in my life. Like we were we came up with things that are gonna make the world like boom, like because we're in it, because we're taking action. And so gratitude to me is humbleness, is being part of a team, being part of the world, being a four, being
Mhm,
showing up like I give a shit. It's not about me, and also taking not taking my life for granted here. Like I'm here for a
mhm,
reason, and um, it's accepting also like where you are in your life at the moment and using that as a tool itself. Like
mhm,
there's so much in it. Like that word is so loaded. It took
mhm,
me it took me a long time to understand what the hell, because I'm an entitled person. I'm a millennial and we're all entitled. We all
mhm,
deserve, we all this is I'm supposed to, I grew up middle class type, like my mom and dad together, like they paid for my college, like things like that. Like I don't know what it's like to be in need. Like, so, like you're just entitled because I'm living with my parents. Duh. I get to be with my parents, have a home. Like, they got to take me back. I can't say no. Like, and no, like, I'm grateful that they're supporting me and, like they're being a part of my journey. Like, okay, you need to be home for a little bit. You're welcome. This is your house. Like, I'm grateful for that. Uh, uh, I don't know. I'm getting so much support from all around, walking around like that how it's supposed to be. It makes me look like an asshole. Like
mhm,
like I get to be a part of the world with you, and not that I deserve this is what I just better put me on your live video. How dare you not invite me? Like,
mhm,
no, I'm truly honored to be here and share
mhm,
my voice with you, which is the whole purpose of what I'm doing right now. The movement I'm a part of
mhm,
is making sure you share your voice. So this is helping me with you're helping me create what I'm working on, because now you get exposed to my friends. Hi,
mhm.
Damon.
Yeah,
um,
I saw that.
so that's I'm grateful, like all day, every day. But before girl, I went to an event with Lewis House, uh, in 2015 with Michael Port, and and I've been hearing about this for a while, like the gratitude thing from Tony Robbins. But it wasn't until that day, like I spoke up because I couldn't put my hands together with that, like. All right, like, okay, so I am grateful. I don't need to be telling the universe every day I'm grateful. The universe knows.
Right,
God knows. I don't need to be saying it every day. I'm awake. Of course I'm grateful. What kind of person am
right,
I if I'm not
right.
grateful? But it's such a difference in thinking that that's how it should be, and you walk around every day because I'm awake, I'm grateful, than
Yeah,
saying it out loud in the morning.
right.
I'm grateful. Thank you for another day. Like it's such a difference. And I forgot what I said, but he was talking about that, and I raised my hand like very shyly, like, "Oh my God, I do not want to say
Mhm,
anything." And he's like, "You tell me what you think gratitude, blah blah blah." And that was the moment when it clicked. I'm like, and I forgot what I said, like I said, but I know, yeah, like I got up, I was the last question.
Yeah.
Everybody remember me. They're like, you're the girl that got up about gratitude. And like, I think I was grateful to be there. I had no means to be in LA, and I got a friend to hook me up with a flight to LA. Like I paid less money because he had the hookup
Mhm.
for standby. I was still in my wellness coaching business, so I had one of my coaches in my team like hook me up with where I was gonna sleep because I stayed at her house,
Right.
and I went to LA for the first time and met all these incredible people. Like
Yeah.
what? I'm fucking grateful, and that came because of that. I'm like, how the hell did I get here? Like I'm hanging out with Lewis and Michael Port and all these incredible, talented people. Like I don't belong here. I'm
Right.
grateful, and I understood it. Like just speak it
It
up.
clicked.
You clicked.
They
Like
all.
you can't move forward in life if you're not grateful. Nothing else is gonna come
Mhm.
in. It's like okay, I'm good. I'm sitting here. That's it. That's all I need. Like no, I'm grateful to
Right.
be here. What's next?
And what and when you are not keeping a gratitude journal, what do you?
Like
I'm gonna ask you,
don't
how do
talk to
you know?
me. Think about that time of the month, and that's me. During that week, I might not be so grateful about stuff.
What do you notice about yourself when you're not keeping a gratitude journal?
I'm tense. I'm not in. My vibration is off. I'm a really low vibration. I'm not easy to be around.
Mm.
So I have some of my friends here. They'll be like, "That's all the time." No. I'm just like not a happy human being. Like I'm chilling, but like I'm
Yeah,
reactive. Anything you say, I'll second guess it. I'll be like, what? Like I get super New
right.
Yorker, like bad rap New York. Like that's how I get. Like
I'll be like, that's normal. No, I'm just kidding.
I
but
truly
but you
am
know what?
reactive. The gratitude keeps me grounded because I'm
Yeah.
I'm Dominican and I live in a city where you have to be a little bit defensive. It's not that we're mean. It's that it's a fast-paced
Mhm.
city. We're on the
Right,
go, quick, quick. We
right.
don't got any time to be like, hey, how you doing? No, I don't have time to say
Not
hello.
like Ohio.
I'm trying. Yeah, when I go to Ohio, it's like, even driving, it's like, hi, you just want to drive and go like this and say hello to everybody. Over here, they want to fly over you when you're driving. The subway, the train is coming, get out of my way. Like, I don't have any
Right.
time to stop and smell the roses. And so we are in reactive mode no matter what we try to do. So being in gratitude, it slows me down. When I go outside, I'm like, it's gonna be a great day. Just don't,
One.
you know, I'm just good.
So when you're keeping the gratitude, you're grounded and you're humble. When you're not in
I'm in
gratitude, keeping
reactive mode.
gratitude,
I'm a
you're
bitch.
reactive.
I'm a bitch. Don't fuck with me. I'm
Okay,
a bitch
okay,
and
just to the point. To the point. You're a bitch.
I'm just a bitch. I'm
That's it.
okay
That's
with that. I own it. Girl power.
it.
I keep my inner bitch grounded when do my gratitude.
Right, right. So that's why when you said earlier, it's about being intentional in keeping a gratitude journal on
I
a
and then
consistent
it
basis.
becomes a habit because now I don't. I'm making a joke right now about, and it's
Right,
true, but I'm making it funny. Before it used to be that way. It's like if I don't do this, like don't nobody get next to me, is you're gonna get it. Like anything
right,
stupid was gonna. It's not a good day. But now I know. Like if I don't do it, I know when something is not clicking,
right,
and I ground myself. I have a mantra. You know, I just say it and
right,
I calm down and then I just say what I'm grateful for in the moment.
right.
You don't necessarily have to keep a journal. It does support you to do it. But if you forget, you know, just say three things you're grateful for. Type
Hmm.
it up in your phone or just say them. Three things you're grateful
Hmm.
and help someone. Be nice to someone. Do something kind.
Right,
And that brings you
right.
right back where you need to be. As long as you're being kind to yourself when you're I forgot. Don't be like, oh, I forgot. I'm such an ass. Like, no. Okay, I forgot to write it down, but what am I grateful for? Breathe,
I
relax,
know
and
for
just keep
me,
going.
I've been keeping a gratitude journal for like over 5 years. And my experience of keeping a gratitude journal is that I'll miss a few days, like 2, 3 days, but because I have kept it so long, I live a gratitude life, like my way
Mm.
of being gratitude. A lot of people question me, like, how are you so energized? Or some people will point out something, let's say a truck, and it looked like a drug dealer's truck or something like that. And they're like, doesn't it look like a drug dealer truck? I'm like, no. But then I'm not thinking negatively about
Right.
that. I think positively, like, wow, what a nice truck. I can see how that could support me traveling road trips. Like, I'm thinking good thoughts. I'm not
Yes.
about, ooh, that look like a, ooh, like drug dealer. No, I don't think that way. I don't think that way negatively about people. But if I don't keep a journal, then yes, I'll have negative thoughts like that. And when I do realize, when I sit down and I look at my journal, I'll look how many days I have gone out without writing and think back, okay, this 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 says why I've been behaving this way. This is
Mm-hmm.
why I'm behaving that way. So it's so I've passed, like you said, it's not it's today is a habit, but initially it takes self-discipline,
Mm-hmm.
and once that self-discipline reach its point of become habitual, then you don't need to be disciplined. It's now a habit.
It's a habit.
So I have another question here. Um,
Hi, Gladys. I see people here.
yeah,
I don't.
Gladys, Molly. Molly is Gladys. Is that your?
I
I
think
want
that's
to.
a friend of mine. That's my friend. Yeah,
That's
Gladys.
okay. I'm glad you said something because I was going to say that's my cousin.
No.
Because we Spanish people, we all have the same names. I'm like, but Molly, welcome aboard, Molly. She's watching from Japan.
Melissa Reyes.
So tomorrow must be is Saturday over there,
Oh,
Saturday morning.
it's
Um,
tomorrow. That's awesome.
yeah, Japan, yeah.
Awesome.
Um,
What's the last
so,
question? Yeah, you said you had a
so
question.
yeah, the question is, when I talk about gratitude to other people, I was saying this on the last video. I was saying, yeah, I'll ask people about gratitude journal, and they're like, oh yeah, I keep a gratitude journal. And just by that response, I'm like, stop bullshitting. I'm gratitude about life. No, you're not. Not with that
See, you're
attitude.
judging. Why are you judging?
I know.
You need to write in your journal today.
It sounds, yes, it sounds judging, but it's like, no, 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 no.
You're not judging.
Gratitude brings joy. Like when I talk to people about gratitude who are maintaining journal, they're excited. They're like, "Oh yeah, oh I love it," and people get excited just the thought of gratitude.
Maybe they
And
just started. Maybe they just started their journal.
it,
You don't know.
just don't take me there.
I'm like, dude, come on now. We're human. We're human. That's what we do. We judge all day, every day. Maybe
um,
people get to write in their journal. People choose different
right,
ways to
people
to
take it.
practice gratitude. I'm not a big fan of writing. I make myself do it because writing has
Hmm.
like some kind of effect on your brain when you write, and
Right,
and so it helps me, it supports me. But I'm not a big fan. Like I don't like.
yeah,
I never kept a journal. I don't have any time. But when I do, that's what I kept saying to myself. But when I do it, it feels so good. Like if I
right,
have some emotional thing going, I just write that shit down,
right,
and it feels really good after. So it's a practice. They get to write on their journal or not. They choose how they wanna.
right,
It's and then you get to create the space for people to practice that gratitude. So
right,
that's why you're doing this, right? So
right,
maybe
exactly.
invite
So
those people
people,
to be a part of this movement, and you create your own
right,
gratitude space.
right. And let me ask you this: why do you? Okay, so you, which I appreciate you for being honest, to say, well, I'm not a fan of it, but I do like it when I do write it down. I've
Hmm.
got all the great emotion comes of it. Why is that? Like, why is that? If there are benefits from it, and this is not just you, but
It's
to the
a
people out there.
it's a habit. It's like working out.
Mm,
We're lazy. I'm lazy. I'm not gonna talk about how everybody else. I'm lazy. I don't want to
right.
do anything that requires me to think. Like if I could just chill in a lawn chair with a martini or a margarita at the beach, like that's all I want to
Yeah.
fucking do. I don't. Oh, I gotta go and write my like it, I wanted to. It's new to me. I only been doing this for a year, so
Right.
it's
That's good.
there's people that get up and it's like their world. They stop life to write in their journal, and fuck that. I don't want to write in no damn journal. I want to get up and that's it. I'm up. Like we're in New York. Time is money. So like, it's I want to
Yeah.
learn how to take care of me when I have my morning routine
Yeah.
and I actually do everything in my morning routine. It's such a beautiful day,
Right.
but it's such a practice to like it's a that routine is I don't know why we never want to do what's good for us, what's bad
I
for us. We
know.
do quick. Eat all the wrong foods, have a glass of wine. That's easy. You know,
Right.
going to sleep late. Yeah, because I wanted to watch Friends. That's me. I go to sleep late just to watch Friends again. So
But
it's
you had said already there is a couple ways you do gratitude. There's a couple choices you have
mhm,
created to express gratitude. One way was to write it,
writing.
to post it on your Facebook group page,
Hmm.
or if not those two, just
Take a moment and say it,
say three things that you are grateful for.
and just
Declare it
breathe.
out
Be in the
loud.
moment.
Right.
That is enough grounding for me when I do that. And like just see what's around you and see how you can make that better. Like it's taken me a while. I'm judgy, I'm feisty, I'm sassy. I like saying having the last word. I'm right about everything. Like it's been a nice little journey for me. And I want to
Hmm.
be a person that when I'm in your space, how did I make it better? I don't want to come and fuck up your vibration. So I'm aware of this. Like I could be that person, and I also could be the oh my god, her smile and her energy. But I'm an introvert, or that's a stupid label I gave myself because I don't like people
It's
taking my energy,
You're not.
and so I don't want to be your sunshine when I'm with you. Because how are you giving me my energy back? So I'm a bitch on purpose. Like I don't want you to take my energy away. But I'm learning to recharge myself by being grounded, by like by practicing gratitude. I'm in your world for a reason, and if I make your world better with my energy, I need to learn how to
Mhm,
replenish that energy because I want to give it. I want to give my energy. I want to create
mhm,
new friendships and be a change in the world that for the better. And that's what
mhm,
I'm learning through practicing gratitude, to practicing being in the moment through work. I'm doing, I'm in the leadership work, learning
mhm.
how to be with Layra and how I show up in the world and making it intentional. Like you said,
You
it's an
are showing up,
intentional thing. Huh?
which you are showing up huge, huge, huge. So,
It's a beautiful
one more
feeling.
question. No, no,
Yes.
so my takeaway from this conversation, which I felt so, I don't want to say heavy, but the substance of what you said earlier is it cause it causes to be humble. Like
Hmm.
that's something I never heard of, not something I experienced. I might experience, but I don't know that was the word I use. And I love, but I understand what it means to be humble because, um, yes,
You do
I
it every
know.
day, and that's why you don't notice it. It's good to
You're
notice
right.
what you are being in the moment is humble. You're such an amazing human being. Like I'm so blessed to have you in my life, and you don't even know it that you're this amazing. It's like this is who you are, and boom. No, you get to stay in the moment and acknowledge that you're the fucking shit. Like without you, the world will be a
I
little fucking dark. It will be really dark without you. Like we need your light. It's not just
am.
oh light. I like you're great at acknowledging other people. You get to acknowledge you. You get to
Mhm.
every day. The first shit you got to do is acknowledge
Every day,
yourself. I am the shit. Say it
and
just
I
like that. I'm
appreciate
the
that.
shit. Get up in the
Well,
morning and
I
say I'm Elma
appreciate.
and I am the shit. Without me, this world's gonna suck. And just fucking get up with that energy, and then you get to serve the world and help other fucking people. Because you got to replenish you. You don't need nobody to replenish you. You replenish you.
No, I appreciate that. I do know that, and I especially know more so than ever because I've been writing the journal for over 5 years, but it's been like a month how keeping a gratitude journal links to affirmation because I was looking at the pattern of writing. That's why I encourage people to write
Mm-hmm.
because in your writing, there are patterns that can be
Mm-hmm.
seen.
Mm-hmm.
And it's my pattern of writing. I decided to look back at the writings and see if I found a pattern. And I did see a pattern. And the pattern I saw was um, the question I brought to myself is, why am I being blessed? Like, why am I receiving these blessings? And when I saw the blessings, I said to myself, well, of course I'm being blessed because the affirmation is, I'm love, I'm joy, I'm
Mm-hmm.
happy, I
Yes,
am
you are.
blessed. Of course, I'm receiving these blessings. It's the law of attraction. So back in the day when I used to do personal self-development, I used to fake it to make it with my affirmations because I didn't believe in myself. But
Mm-hmm.
when I saw the blessings that I was receiving through being in
Mm-hmm.
gratitude, because Chris Lee's book says when you live a life of gratitude, life will give you more to be grateful for.
Mm-hmm.
And when I saw the blessings just roll in, it affirms about who I am. I am love. I am support. I am peace. I am joy. And so ever since I made that discovery, I'll write down what it is that I'm grateful for,
Mm-hmm.
why, and then I'll write down the affirmation.
I like
And that
that.
right, and that affirmation supports my being for that day. So that
Mm.
when I go out there, step out to the world, and if let's say I want to make a phone call, make uh, a high risk phone call for a possible prospect or something, and fear try to talk me out of it,
Mm-hmm.
I can talk fear out of me and say, no, buddy, sorry, because I already know I'm blessed.
Like, not
I'm
today,
loved,
not today,
worth
not
it.
today.
Not here. Too late, buddy. And it I notice a new sense of confidence about
Mm.
myself. But it's more like what you have said earlier. It's much more grounded. I know from 2017, I have gone through a lot of trainings, and one of the trainings that has supported in my personal growth are the Spanish emotional intelligence training
Yeah.
because Spanish things landed differently. So when I took the English training in emotional intelligence, I got grounded, but in the Spanish trainings, I got anchored. And
Mm.
so with this new way of becoming more confident in myself, there's no there's nothing that can shake this tree. I'm anchor. I'm like the palm tree. The wind can blow,
But you're
but
grounded. You're anchored.
yeah, I'm anchor. I still keep my leaves. I still keep the roots, like my island Puerto Rico.
I see that. Puerto Rico.
So yeah,
I love that. That's beautiful.
so that's what I have discovered in the past month about. So yeah, I get
Well,
what you're saying.
you have seen what everybody has seen forever. Like, since I know you,
Yes.
I've seen this. So it's just even better when you actually realize it yourself that that's
Oh
what's
yeah.
happening.
Yeah, people be trying to tell me stuff. I'm like, no, no, I don't know who
Yeah,
you're talking to.
you blocked that thing like I'm
Oh, big time.
last year. I'm telling you the stuff. You're like, who you talking about? You're not talking about me. I'm like,
Yeah,
hello. Yes, I'm talking about
yeah.
you.
It's no, it's
I do
amazing how
that
people.
too. I used to do that too. It's
It's
not
amazing
until
how.
recently that I did the same thing.
Mhm.
Like, you know what? I am fucking awesome, and my energy is the bomb, and I get to be this way. That's why I wrote that this morning. I'm so happy I get to be me. I actually felt that. Like, I felt that in my
Oh,
bones. Like, but the world without me will
So,
be fucking boring on my end. You know what I mean? I'm not saying like I'm just saying for me in my life that I actually get to see who I am and show up intentionally. Without me doing that, this my world will be empty. Like I would just still be
yeah.
looking for things to validate me. That's what that meant. And so I'm not
Mhm.
looking for validation from outside. I validate Layra and then I get to be. And when I am, I get to have better relationships and show up differently in the world and create new moments. And so I'm happy I get to be me. I get to be authentic and I'm not afraid to speak my truth the way I want to, how I want to sound. And I'm not afraid of judgment. You're going to talk anyway, so might as well do it with intention. I'm going to give you a reason. Like that's, like that's what I meant when I
That's
wrote that on my
that's
page.
uh like that's not even your business to know what people opinions are about
I
you.
can't control, even if it's a good thing, I can't control what you think. All I could do is be. And if in my being we get to cross path and it's good, then good times. If it's not good, I keep it moving because I got nothing to do with that. So
Right.
I choose not to be a part of that. So, yeah, you get to be Elva and be present in your life and yourself and acknowledge you and celebrate you and yeah, you're the fucking shit. You're like the Boricua fucking mamacita. you just the bomb. Come on, represent New
I,
York City,
I'm
girl. Come on now,
not
New
you.
York.
I don't
All
know what
right.
you're talking about. You're giving me all these accolades. I just like watch you. I'm like, that's a badass right there. I'm
So
gonna keep my
just
eye on her. I went to your listen, you guys, those who are watching and those who's gonna watch the recorded live. Lyra, follow Lyra in Instagram. And she has a link in Instagram of her 7 favorite woohoo
tools.
social media apps to brand your market, brand your product and services, and market. It's free. Reach out to her. This woman knows what she's talking about. Working. I'm like, how does she do that? So she's amazing. So one more question, and I'm going to ask you one more question, and
All
I
right.
also want to promote your website, your social media pages, and what is it that you offer, okay? So I know you mentioned two already, but I'm going to ask you with intention, and that's why you're going to say something else about it. And yourself, Lyra, what are you grateful for specifically today,
Putting me on the
and
spot like that.
why, and what
And
does that
why?
do?
What am I grateful for today? So many things. What do I choose? Where do I start? I'm grateful for this, the ability to connect with you. You're all the way in Columbus, Ohio. And why? Because I fucking miss you. It's super simple, guys. It's that simple. You don't need to be profound. You just gotta feel it. You're
Mhm.
far away, but not so much because we're here. So I'm grateful for our friendship and things that we create together and all the awesomeness we create for the world and how you show up, the kind of friend that you are. And so I'm grateful
What
to
does
have you
that
in my
remind
life.
you?
That shows me that I am epic shit. I get to have friends like you. So yes, and you know what's funny? I was thinking about that today. I'm like, I'm so hard on myself. If I was not like, okay, so my life, I heard it somewhere, like your life outside reflects your life inside, something like that. And I'm
Mhm.
always so hard on myself, like I suck, all this stuff, like we always do that, like that wasn't good enough, or I shouldn't be wearing this hat, but I love my hat, so that's just an example. But like I'm like, all right, so seeing it from the outside, from people see the way they see me from the outside is as energetic, positive. I got all these amazing people around me. My friends are epic. That's how you see it from the outside. No matter what you try. Yeah, I'm sassy and yes, I have a big mouth. But that's not something that's shadowing everything else. It's just like making me a powerful person. So I'm like, so maybe that means that inside I'm freaking love. I'm energy. I'm positivity. I'm fucking powerhouse. I'm the shit. And that's
Yep.
why I wrote that. I'm grateful to be me. I'm glad, I'm happy I'm me. I get to be me because having people
Mm.
like you in my life reflects that I'm going on the right path. And yeah, the road is gonna be bumpy, and that's how life is. If it wasn't bumpy, it wouldn't be fun. and I get to embrace all the bumps and just continue to go and continue to surround myself with people like that who empower me and uplift me, and I get to create with. So I'm grateful. I'm grateful for Summit because
Yes,
I
it
met
was.
you there.
You gotta give kudos to Lewis House. He has, yeah,
We need to start getting
yeah,
commission. We promote his
yeah.
ass all the time. I love
Right.
you. I love you, Lewis.
Actually, his mom will be here on Sunday.
Oh,
Diana House
yeah,
will be
yeah.
interviewed Sunday,
Oh,
so
yeah.
be on the that.
I can't wait to see
So
Diana.
yes.
She's an
So
amazing
go ahead,
woman.
promote yourself. Your social media page. What is it you do?
You could find me.
Don't say you had a 30-day thing going on, so I don't
That's
know
what
if
that's it's
please
coming
promote.
up. So you can find me here on Facebook. So just click on my name and you'll find me there. I'm working on my business page right now on Facebook. I don't really I is there. You can find me at Layra Marte also, but it's work in progress. But Instagram is my jam. So at Layra Marte. So Layra Marte across the board. Twitter and Instagram and Facebook. Layra Marte. LayraMarte. And what else? Oh, I am currently hosting a mastermind called 30 for 30. So for 30 days, you get to hang out with me in a Facebook group for $30. That's what's going on right now. Right now, it's 30 for 30. And I'm supporting people with their Instagram knowledge and how to show up and use their voice in that awesome platform and all that good stuff. So right now, I'm on week 3 or 4. I think I extended it because it's the first run. So the second run is coming soon, and I'll just keep you guys posted. Make sure you follow me, and then you'll be on the know of what's happening. It's gonna be
Yes.
there's gonna be a challenge coming soon that's gonna support you with growing your Instagram if that's what you want to do. And yeah, it's what's going on right now.
Thank you, Lyra. Well, gang, thank you, gang, hanging out with Lyra and
Thank you
Elba
guys. Thank you for having me.
on have on a Friday night. So we did it early enough so if people want to go hang out later tonight, you may do so.
Get
Okay.
your drink on. Get your drink on. Get your drink
Get your
on.
merengue on, get your bachata on, get
The
the merengue.
bachata, get the merengue. I'm a merengue girl. And a salsa y merengue.
Yes. So, gang, this is Elba Colon coming to you. Be sure to tune in tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock Eastern Time. We will have the gorgeous, beautiful Kim Murgatroyd tomorrow morning at 9 o'clock.
Whoop, whoop.
Yes, woo woo. She is the wife of Robert Murgatroyd, who has a podcast which is Work Hard, Play
Oh,
Hard.
yeah. Oh, that's awesome. I'm thinking of the name.
Mhm.
Yes.
He
Yes.
is, listen, his voice alone is
Yes.
very soothing. And he is the one where I got the brain dump idea from.
Oh,
So he's
okay.
very knowledgeable. He's
He just
very
launched his podcast too.
thorough.
He just
He's
launched
what?
he just launched his podcast.
He just launched it this week. So, but I'm having his wife over because she is all over gratitude journal. For a minute,
Yes.
she was coaching me. She was my wellness coach. And she was like, oh, but do you have a gratitude journal? I'm like, no. And I'm like, well, keep one. I'm like, okay. And here I was, and, I had one, but there was like a time period, a season, I wasn't keeping one. So she reminded me. So I knew that I had to have her. So I'm grateful that she's going to be on board 9 o'clock.
That's awesome.
She,
9
she is a life.
a.m. Froze.
Yeah, my somebody was trying to call me.
Oh,
Let me
okay.
let me block it for here for a minute. Sorry.
That's okay.
So yeah,
9 a.m. or 9
was
p.m.?
9 a.m. tomorrow.
Okay. Awesome.
9
I
a.m.
can't wait to see her.
Yes. Then let's see. Then on Sunday I will have Diana House, the beautiful,
Awesome.
lovely. Oh my gosh. She'll be on board Sunday. I don't have a time yet, but I'll be sure to promote that. So be on the lookout for that.
Okay.
And I will have more people. So be on the lookout. This is the 21-day Facebook challenge with Lyra Marte on
Okay.
day 2. Have a good night, everyone. This
Good
is
night,
Elba
guys. Mwah.
from Columbus, Ohio.
Love you, my Elba.
I love you, Layra.
Bye, guys.